A little over a year ago, during the crisp early days of winter, I found myself yearning for adventure. So I embarked on a hiking expedition to a national park nestled not too far from the comforts of home. It was a last-minute decision, spurred by the promise of fleeting good weather before the harsh embrace of winter set in. Eager to seize the opportunity, I set off with a backpack filled with essentials and a heart brimming with excitement. A friend had regaled me with tales of a hidden gem within the park, a trail that wound its way up to a breathtaking vista overlooking a serene lake. Intrigued by the prospect of solitude and natural beauty, I set my sights on uncovering this hidden treasure. As I approached the trailhead, anticipation coursed through my veins. Yet upon arrival, my expectations were met with a stark reality. The trail, if one could even call it that, appeared more like a faint suggestion than a well-trodden path. There were no signposts or markers to guide the way, just a narrow passage meandering through a dense thicket of trees. Undeterred by the lack of conventional markers, I forged ahead, my curiosity piqued by the allure of the unknown. The wilderness enveloped me in its embrace, weaving a tapestry of sights and sounds that spoke of untamed beauty. With each step, I felt a sense of liberation, as if shedding the burdens of civilization and embracing the untamed spirit of the wild. Yet as I ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, a sense of disquiet began to gnaw at the edges of my consciousness. The trail, if one could even call it that, seemed devoid of life, save for the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant call of a solitary bird. Hours passed, and still, I pressed onward, driven by a relentless sense of adventure and a thirst for exploration. Along the way, I encountered countless mysteries, a fork in the path leading to destinations unknown, strange markings etched into the bark of ancient trees, and fleeting glimpses of elusive wildlife darting through the undergrowth. Then, just as I began to lose myself in the beauty of my surroundings, the trail abruptly came to an end, leaving me standing on the precipice of an endless expanse of forest. It was a moment of profound revelation, a reminder of the boundless majesty of nature and the insignificance of man in the grand scheme of things. As I stood there, grappling with the enormity of the wilderness before me, a sudden sound shattered the stillness, a soft rustle of leaves, followed by the unmistakable echo of footsteps. Turning slowly, I beheld a figure emerging from the shadows, a lone traveler, much like myself, navigating the labyrinthine depths of the forest. Yet, as our eyes met, a chill ran down my spine, for there was something unsettling about the stranger's demeanor, an air of secrecy, of hidden motives lurking beneath the surface. Without a word, he vanished into the forest, leaving me alone with my thoughts and the encroaching shadows of dusk. In that moment, I realized the true essence of adventure, not merely a journey of discovery, but a test of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of the human soul. And though I may have returned home empty-handed, my heart brimming with unanswered questions, I knew that the memories of that fateful day would stay with me forever, a testament to the enduring power of the wild and the enduring spirit of the explorer. As twilight descended upon the forest, casting long shadows across the landscape, I made the difficult decision to retrace my steps and abandon my quest for the elusive lake. With each passing moment, the forest grew darker, its secrets hidden beneath a cloak of darkness that seemed to swallow everything in its path. Yet as I navigated the labyrinthine trails, a sense of unease began to gnaw at the edges of my consciousness. The forest, once a place of wonder and exploration, now seemed fraught with hidden dangers and unseen perils lurking in the shadows. It was then that I heard it, a soft whisper of footsteps echoing through the silence, sending shivers down my spine. Turning slowly, I beheld a figure emerging from the darkness, a lone traveler much like myself, navigating the labyrinthine depths of the forest. Yet, as our eyes met, a chill ran down my spine, for there was something unsettling about the stranger's demeanor, an air of secrecy, of hidden motives lurking beneath the surface. Without a word, he vanished into the forest, leaving me alone with my thoughts and the encroaching shadows of dusk. In that moment, I realized the true essence of adventure. Not merely a journey of discovery, but a test of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of the human soul. And though I may have returned home empty-handed, my heart brimming with unanswered questions, I knew that the memories of that fateful day would stay with me forever, a testament to the enduring power of the wild and the enduring spirit of the explorer. As I made my way back to civilization, the forest receded into the distance, its mysteries shrouded in the mists of time. Yet, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had merely scratched the surface of its enigmatic depths, that somewhere, amidst the tangled undergrowth and hidden clearings, lay the answers to the questions that had plagued me since that fateful day. But for now, I contented myself with the knowledge that I had ventured into the unknown and emerged unscathed, a wiser, more resilient soul, forever changed by the untamed beauty of the wilderness. It was the summer of my 19th year, and the world lay spread out before me, ripe with possibility and adventure. Eager to escape the confines of everyday life, I set my sights on a solitary camping trip in the heart of the wilderness, a journey that would test my mettle and push me to the limits of my endurance. As I made my way through the dense undergrowth, the weight of the world fell away, replaced by a sense of boundless freedom and untamed beauty. The woods stretched out before me, a vast expanse of towering trees and meandering streams, beckoning me to explore their hidden depths. With each step, I felt the weight of civilization fall away, replaced by a sense of primal exhilaration that pulsed through my veins like wildfire. The air was alive with the hum of insects and the chirp of birds, a symphony of sound that spoke of the untamed beauty of the natural world. Yet as the sun dipped below the horizon and the shadows lengthened, a sense of unease began to creep into my consciousness. The forest, once a place of solace and serenity, now seemed alive with hidden dangers and unseen perils lurking in the darkness. Undeterred by the encroaching darkness, I pressed on, guided by the faint glow of my campfire and the promise of a new day on the horizon. Yet, as the night wore on, a sense of foreboding began to settle over me like a heavy shroud, casting a pall over the once familiar landscape. It was then that I heard it, a soft rustle of leaves, followed by the unmistakable sound of footsteps echoing through the darkness. Heart pounding, I turned to confront the source of the sound, only to find myself face to face with a shadowy figure emerging from the depths of the forest. In that moment, I felt a surge of primal fear grip my heart, as the figure loomed closer, its features obscured by the darkness. Yet, even as I recoiled in terror, a voice within me urged me to stand my ground, to confront the unknown with courage and resolve. And so, with trembling hands and a pounding heart, I faced the figure head-on, ready to defend myself against whatever horrors lay in wait. Yet, as the figure drew closer, a strange sense of familiarity washed over me, as if I had known this person in another life. It was then that the figure spoke, a voice tinged with sorrow and regret, yet filled with a quiet strength that belied its fragile appearance. And as the words echoed through the darkness, I realized that this encounter was not merely a chance meeting, but a turning point in my journey, a moment of reckoning that would forever alter the course of my destiny. For in that fleeting instant I glimpsed the truth of my own existence, the fragile balance between light and darkness, hope and despair, that defines us all. And though the path ahead may be fraught with peril and uncertainty, I knew that I would face it head-on, armed with the courage and determination of those who had come before me. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the landscape, I found myself embarking on a journey into the unknown, a solitary road trip that would take me deep into the heart of the wilderness, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred, and the whispers of the past echoed through the darkness. With each passing mile, the world around me seemed to fade away, replaced by a vast expanse of open road and endless possibility. Yet, as the hours stretched on and the miles ticked by, a sense of unease began to settle over me, as if some unseen force were guiding my footsteps toward an uncertain destiny. It was then that I stumbled upon a desolate stretch of highway, winding its way through the dense forest like a ribbon of asphalt cutting through the wilderness. The air was thick with the scent of peony and rain, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lay hidden beneath the surface of the earth. As I drove deeper into the heart of the forest, the world around me seemed to come alive with a sense of primal energy, as if the very trees themselves were watching and waiting for me to arrive. And though I knew not what lay ahead, I felt a sense of exhilaration coursing through my veins, driving me onward toward the unknown. Yet, as the darkness descended and the rain began to fall, a sense of foreboding settled over me like a heavy shroud, casting a pall over the once familiar landscape. It was then that I heard it, a soft whisper of footsteps echoing through the darkness, followed by the unmistakable sound of a car approaching from behind. Heart pounding, I glanced in the rearview mirror, only to find a pair of headlights glaring through the darkness, their beams cutting through the rain like a beacon of hope in the night. And though I knew not who or what lay beyond those headlights, I felt a strange sense of comfort wash over me, as if I were being guided by some unseen hand toward an uncertain destiny. And so, with a sense of trepidation and excitement, I followed the headlights into the heart of the wilderness, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred, and the whispers of the past echoed through the darkness. And though I may never know what truly lies beyond the veil of night, I know that I will forever be drawn to the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of the earth, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to venture into the unknown.